That's it. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And right side caught, Hogan. That'll bring up 4th down after back-to-back 3-yard pickups.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Check 9. Gun.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Completes it to Samuel. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
20. Watch the slant. No, check it.
Out of the gun, Newton. And that's caught. It's Hogan. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Rams' 47-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, you got deep?
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Akeem Talib there to stop him.
Ready. Okay. 8, fast.
They'll try the air now with Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it looking at a 4th down and 2. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down.
20. I'm going to run you over. Gun.
Here we go on fourth. Newton. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at about the 32.
12. 7.
Out of the gun. Goff. He gets it to Cooks. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
5. 14.
Gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
5.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Ric Flair. We're good. Bravo. Check 24. Super one.
On 2nd and inches. Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Now it's Zerline to try the Ram field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. From the 27, Newton. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
8. Check 31. 8. Kill. Turn it up.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Got his target, Samuel. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Newton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib.
When we talk about Aqib Talib, technique is not the word that comes to mind, but don't worry about that. This guy anticipates as well as anyone in the league, and he did just that, picking off another pass.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Zerline's kick is up and through, and they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
20.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Give him 18 on the play. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So 2 quarters. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Goff. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
At the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
76. 76. Check. Ric Flair. Check it out, Reed. Watch the safety. Cornell.
Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Rams.
180. Mike by 4. A bomb. Hey, Alpha. Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, let's get that ball. 12. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
On first and 10, Goff. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down, Los Angeles.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
5. DC. Super one.
Throwing again is gone. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Slam. Horrible. Hey, Delta.
Goff throwing again. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's third and short.
Michael Todd, 120. Chester. 2. 17.
To the air again. Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Goff now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
Cooper. Hey, Duke.
From the red zone now, Goff. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Rams add on to their lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
So the call is made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
Check the backer. Cornell.
They'll try and run it with Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A shotgun snap for Newton. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Mike 52. And come on out here. Come get some.
Back to throw. Newton. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 50 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Louis. Super one. Hey, Steve 6.
A shotgun snap for Goff. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. With a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy. And on that one, the production just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Goff now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Hey, five.
Here's Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now Goff. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And a Rams first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hold on. Check.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
I'm here all day. 12. Hey, Haywood.
Here's Goff. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And Zerline's kick is good. And that now makes this a 15-7 game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Let's go.
At their own 34-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 34.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Go. Check, 52's the mic. Check, 52's the mic. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Newton. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown or the 2-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
52's the mic, boys, 52. Check.
From the 50, Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Watch the ball. Express. Motion. Mike, 52. Here we go. 5-2. Great.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton, and the Rams got him. They bring him down. Dante Fowler in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The 13 yards that time at a first.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Nickel Roby-Coleman up to make the tackle. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Gun.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore in the final minute. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Cut! 180! Shell! Smooth! Ric Flair! Hey, 76! 76!
Now it's gone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Look at it.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Say
20.
McCaffrey. And an alley to run. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Got three down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And able to spike it with time remaining. And they'll have a shot at a long field goal now that could win this game. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. He missed his only attempt earlier. This time he's going for the win. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Cut! 180!
Now a handoff for Gurley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly